At this time, we're going to move to honors and achievements, and I'm going to ask Dr. Little to step down. The Lexington County School District 1 Board of Trustees provides a time for citizens. Oh, excuse me. I'm scooting on. Hold on. I'm wrong script. Let me get back on this one. We celebrate successes of many kinds during the honors and achievements portion of our board meeting. We recognize our students' first place state awards, first, second, or third place national level awards, achievements of our students and staff, as well as international competition winners and other big awards. We also recognize our staff's awards, recognitions, and grants, and celebrate the contributions of and partnerships with our business partners and community organizations. We feature all of tonight's honorees in your proof positive. Let's see if I have a copy right here. I think I do. It's this newsletter, which was on the sign-in table with the agenda as you came in. If you did not pick one up when you signed in tonight, please do so on your way out. It makes a great keepsake, and it's also a special thing to share with your grandmothers. Let's see. Grandmothers love those things. Audience, you should know that if you try to follow along in the newsletter tonight, you might need to skip back and forth from page to page, as we will not recognize our honorees in the same order as they appear in proof positive. We also ask that you please stay until we finish recognizing all of tonight's award recipients, as each award winner deserves our undivided attention. However, to accommodate our youngest honorees and their families, once we finish, we will give you a chance to leave before we resume the meeting, so you're not locked in that seat until 10 o'clock. Honorees, when you hear your award and name, come on up and stand with Dr. Little, who's right here at the front waiting for you. We're going to start with horses, and I actually learned some new terms and some new words, so this is a fun one here. We begin tonight by proving that our students don't horse around. They are serious competitors. White Knoll High 9th grader Aliza G. Allison attended the 53rd All-American Quarter Horse Congress in Ohio this year, along with teams from the Quarter Horse Association, 4-H, and Future Farmers of America. Aliza took first place in hippology overall team, hippology stations individual, hippology exam team, and hippology team stations. She also won a horse bowl overall team award. So let's give Aliza a round of applause. Wow, look at all of her awards. Now, Lexington District 1 student members of the Country Springs 4-H Horse Club in Pillion showed out in the 2019 4-H State Horse Show at Clemson. Riders from across the state put their riding and showmanship skills through rigorous display in the hopes of qualifying to compete at the 4-H Southern Regionals later in the year. Gilbert Middle School's 6th grader Victoria E. Leiter scored impressive first-place wins in cross rails, junior hunter showmanship, and hunter under saddle. Pillion Middle School's 6th grader Brooke Stallnaker capped her riding performance with a first-place win in both short stirrup 2 feet and short stirrup 2 feet equitation. I hope I said all that right. So let's give these ladies a round of applause. That's exciting. Now we're going to move to the Scholastic Press Association All-State Award. Lexington High School's E. Brooke Beatty, Trinity C. Bullock, Meredith Cook, Caroline Sheely, Kelsey Turner, and advisor Candace Cannon join us tonight to represent the staff of the Cat's Paw Yearbook. The entire list of this year's staff is listed in proof positive. This year's sponsor and yearbook advisor, Candace Cannon, is also here tonight. The South Carolina Scholastic Press Association recognized the Cat's Paw as their Fall 2019 annual conference by presenting them with an All-State Award and the Palmetto Award for Class 4 yearbooks. Meredith Cook also received an award in the Best Extended Caption category. We got more awards, so hold on, wait just a second. The conference drew more than 600 attendees and some tough competition. So let's give these ladies a round of applause.
Miss Cannon, I have a story to tell very briefly, and I'm sorry, I'm going off script here. She goes to no matter who's involved in it, and thank you, but that means a lot to your students.
Yeah, it does. Okay, now we're going to go to the state fair. Lexington District 1 students taking first place at the South Carolina State Fair include Carolina Springs Middle 7th grader Allison Lindler, Gilbert Middle 6th grader Victoria Leiter, Midway Elementary 3rd grader Madeline Brown, Pillion Middle 6th grader Brooke Stallnaker, and River Bluff High 12th grader Joseph Ivory. Allison Lindler excelled in the 12 and under category with a first place for youth horse hunt seat equitation and hunter under saddle, as well as grand champion hunter showmanship. Victoria Leiter also competed in the 12 and under category and took first place in hunter over fences 18 inches, and Brooke Stallnaker grabbed first place in 12 and under western showmanship. Moving to the arts, Madeline Brown took a first place award for 3D art, and Joseph Ivory became a finalist in overall photography and placed first in his category. So let's give them all a round of applause. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, we're now going to talk about our Palmetto Gold and Silver Awards program. Established by the Education Accountability Act of 1998, South Carolina's annual Palmetto Gold and Silver Awards program recognizes and rewards schools that attain high academic achievement or for making substantial progress in closing the achievement gap. We are excited that we had 7 Lexington District 1 schools recognized with a Palmetto Silver Award for their performance last year, the 2018-2019 school year. If the principals of the following Palmetto Silver Award-winning schools would come forward: Lake Murray Elementary, Meadow Glen Elementary, Meadow Glen Middle, Midway Elementary, New Providence Elementary, River Bluff High, and Rocky Creek Elementary. So let's give these ladies a round. Oh, and gentlemen, sorry. We have to brag on Miss Stanley. She just got back from Washington, D.C., accepting her Blue Ribbon Award for Lake Murray Elementary. So proud of them. Okay, the South Carolina Department of Education also recognized the previous school year award winners. If the principals of these schools would also come forward. Meadow Glen Elementary and Rocky Creek Elementary each received a Palmetto Gold Award for their performance last year, the 2017-2018 school year. While Gilbert Elementary, Gilbert High, Lake Murray Elementary, Midway Elementary, New Providence Elementary, River Bluff High, and White Knoll Elementary schools all received Palmetto Silver Award recognition for the last year, the 2017-2018 school year. Are any of the people from Gilbert, Lake Murray, y'all want to come on up? So let me call those out again. Gilbert Elementary, Gilbert High, Lake Murray Elementary, Midway Elementary, New Providence Elementary, River Bluff High, and White Knoll Elementary. That's a bunch of you. Come on up. Yeah. While they're taking their picture, let's give them a round of applause. Yeah, way to go. We're going to continue with staff awards. Competing against theater teachers across the United States and Canada, Carolina Springs Middle School drama teacher Jennifer Simmons won the Pioneer Drama A+ Teacher Playwriting Contest with her play, Game of Myths. Her play uses Greek mythology, part of the content and standards in 6th grade. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade theater students performed this last year. She received $500 as an advance for the rights and royalties. After publishing this spring, other educators may incorporate her play into their class activities. Carolina Springs Middle will also receive a one-time $500 gift in her honor. How nice is that? Let's give her a round of applause. And I think she's getting to be a regular here at our meetings, so just... Oh, congratulations. The South Carolina Athletic Coaches Association uses a thorough selection process to choose only a few coaches for their Hall of Fame. The process reviews accomplishments and candidates that must have an outstanding record of integrity, character, behavior, leadership, and professional, community, and civic contributions. This year, they have honored Coach Mark Biedenbaugh can now boast that he has joined that elite group of South Carolina coaches inducted into the Hall of Fame. And let's congratulate Mark. This is quite an honor. I just want to say, when you go out to Pillion, how many kids do you have running track? I mean, you have a boatload of kids out there. Yeah, and he gets them up and after school, and they are just going to town, and it's because of this man, and he has contributed so much. Thank you. South Carolina school district teams competed in the 2019 Chopped competition at the annual School Nutrition Association of South Carolina's conference. Lexington District 1 food service managers became champions after a 45-minute long battle requiring them to creatively incorporate 3 mystery ingredients. Their ingredients were mozzarella cheese, taco meat, and Doritos to create a tasty meal that met the judges' criteria and scored highly in food safety, sanitation, teamwork, and presentation. The Lexington District 1 team included Carolina Springs Middle's Angie Furtick, Gilbert High's Renee Ritter, and White Knoll High's Kelly Blevins. Let's congratulate them. So what did y'all name your creation? Ooh, Mexican pizza. That sounds yummy.
Salad and yogurt and pear dressing.
Oh, sounds delicious. Congratulations. We'd like to ask Red Bank Elementary Principal Jan Ricard, please come forward. A grant from the Children's Trust of South Carolina Strengthening Families Program brought $75,000 to Red Bank Elementary. Let me repeat that number. $75,000. The money helps them work closely with families to reduce problem behaviors and conflict and to improve communication skills, all while strengthening family relationships and teaching children the necessary skills for success in school and life. The program focuses on families with children 6 to 11 years old and provides preschool childcare and activities for children 12 to 16. Thank you, Ms. Ricard. That's wonderful. And thank you to Red Bank. The school-wide book club at White Knoll Middle benefited from a Dollar General Literacy Foundation Youth Literacy Grant this past summer. Lead interventionist and instructional coach Candace Lett used the $2,000, let's repeat that number, $2,000, in grant funding for the purchase of Junior Book Awards books. Only 14 schools in South Carolina received this grant, and White Knoll Middle was one of them. And these are intended to help grade level students or struggling readers. So is Ms. Lett here? No, but let's give her a round of applause. The online giving platform DonorsChoose.org gives educators an opportunity to post funding requests for extra classroom needs such as technology. Meadow Glen Elementary School first grade teacher Denny Titcomb made sure that first grade students will benefit more from flexible seating and fidget tools. Midway Elementary School fourth grade teacher Tammy Sharpe purchased materials kits, a tabletop easel, and chart paper, and a series of books for her classroom to support students becoming readers for life. Red Bank Elementary School teacher of the deaf, hard of hearing, Christina Burbage, sought funds to honor Helen McGow, a former Red Bank Elementary teacher, with communicating what we see and do, hands-on activity, and visual materials for the deaf, hard of hearing students at Red Bank Elementary and throughout the district to encourage language, storytelling, and conversations. White Knoll Middle School drama teacher Deborah Adams, special education teacher Lisa Hartman, chorus teacher Jordan Henry, sixth grade social studies teacher Suzanne Keller, special education teacher Chandler Mappus, sixth grade social studies teacher John Paul Sellers, special education teacher Bonnie Slice, and orchestra teacher Jolene Walter received a range of funding to support equipment and technology, books to supplement instruction, classroom supplies, and athletic gear to enhance physical exercise and better health. Let's give these teachers a round of applause. Are any of them here? Right there. You want to come forward and have your picture? Y'all come on up and have your picture made with Dr. Little. Yeah, come on up. Got to get your picture made. Thank y'all for doing all that. Okay. Gatorade and the National Athletic Trainers Association named River Bluff High School co-head athletic trainer Dr. George Wham as the District 3 Gatorade Secondary School Athletic Trainer of the Year. As you remember, this is Mr. Wham's first year at River Bluff. These honors come from his time at Pillion High School and recognize his innovative athletic health and safety work promoting health and safety among student athletes. River Bluff High's new co-head athletic trainer, Mr. Wham, recently won honors during his tenure at Pillion High. As part of this award, he received a Gatorade Play It Forward grant as part of Gatorade's initiative to encourage and empower athletes to realize their potential through sports. So let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Dr. Wham. And I apologize, he is Dr. Wham, and I kept calling him Mr. Wham. So Dr. Wham, congratulations. Carolina Springs Middle School first-year 8th grade teacher Kristin Loughlin wrote a grant application and received a $500 grant and a 500 Scholastic Book Club's bonus points to help her build her classroom library. Selected as one of 4,500 recipients from among more than 125,000 applicants, Loughlin intends to use the grant provided by author James Patterson and Scholastic Book Clubs to expand her students' book choices to keep them engaged and interested in reading. Way to go. Support for educators' ideas and initiatives provided by Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative's Bright Ideas Grant Program provides educators up to $1,000. This year's winners include Gilbert Elementary's Michelle Fuller, Pillion Middle's Ashley Owens, here they come, Saxagatha Elementary's Eunice Broach, Kimberly Lewis and Donna Vestal, and White Knoll Elementary's Beth Banco. Their grants provided funding for a cross-curricular art and science lesson for 250 fifth grade students, coal-frame greenhouse raised beds that students will build in their school and community garden, and additional Lego materials to help second grade students expand coding projects. Let's give them a round of applause. And I'd also like to thank Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, because without these local businesses, these things wouldn't be possible. So we appreciate our local businesses. Carolina Springs Middle's World Language teacher and Junior Beta Club sponsor, Mary Ann Deal Jenkins, applied for and received a non-monetary grant from Palmetto Pride. This tree grant donated 75 red maple trees that their Junior Beta Club planted on campus near the outdoor fields. Lexington District 1 maintenance staff helped by marking power, water, and gas lines near and at the site, digging holes, and making sure the 35 students involved were prepared to plant the trees properly. Students Nathan DeBerry, Skylar Espenson, Zaria Gibson, and Gregory Pinckney led the project. Are any of those people here tonight? Well, let's give them a round of applause. That's a really neat one. I like that. We need all the trees we can get on our school
They're probably
campuses.
sore in the bed after planting 75 trees.
There's a lot of trees. The South Carolina Commission on Higher Education and the ACT awarded several mini grants to schools participating in College Application Month and College Goal South Carolina events such as College Application Day, FAFSA workshops, and College Decision Day. Pillion High's Director of School Counseling, Jessica Burke, qualified for a mini grant to help her expand student awareness and statewide college access. That's great. Thank you for doing that. Carolina Springs Middle continues to seek funding support for its Special Olympics project successfully. Special education teacher Erin Shumpert, recent grant from the Unified Champion School Program guarantees that the program continues to flourish and provide rich opportunities that lead to the creation of socially inclusive schools that support and engage all learners. Is Ms. Shumpert here? Well, let's give her a round of applause. The Walmart Foundation Community Grant Program supported White Knoll Middle's athletics program with 2 separate grants of $1,000 each. Principal Guy Smith and athletic director and football coach Joseph Albino will use the money to enhance the athletic program at White Knoll Middle. Principal Smith's grant provides awards such as trophies and plaques for the end-of-the-year Honor Hawk Awards program and replenishing the awards for first, second, and third 9 weeks programs through the principal's office. The athletic meals grant submitted by Albino provides light pregame meals and hydration for the football, volleyball, basketball, and cheer team. That's a great grant. Thank you for doing that. And that is, we are going to conclude. We want to thank you for taking the time to help us recognize the many honors and achievements of our students and staff and the many generous contributions of our local businesses and community. We love sharing our good news with you. Honorees, when you leave the meeting, head to your left and into the lobby where a member of the communication office will help you find your certificate. Now, just as I promised, you are welcome to stay, or you are welcome to go home and start cooking for Thanksgiving. So thank all of you and have a happy Thanksgiving.